Look at the mathematics. The people of Southeast Nigeria are actually resident in all parts of the country. In fact, it is believed that the Southeast community in every part of Nigeria constitute the largest communities, second only to the indigenous communities or to the host communities, from Lagos to Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, and of course the Southeast. So we may look at the figures coming out of the Southeast alone and assume that the voting strength of the Southeast is negligible. It is not so. If you look at it from that perspective, you'll be missing a very important point.
Okay, my people, you all have heard what that man said. He said that Igbos are residents in all parts of the country. That's the truth. If you go to other parts of the country, like the north, the southwest, the south-south, north-central, Igbos are there in numbers. Igbos are there to do business and all that. So, if you check the revenue that are being made in those locations, you will see that Igbos are part of the reason why those people are making those revenue. Any state that the Igbos find themselves, they do well there. They contribute to the development of that region, of that place they find themselves. He said that the population of the Igbos constitutes the largest community, second only to the indigenous people there, from Lagos to Abuja, Kano to Kaduna, and other parts of Nigeria, and also in the southeast. The man said that the population of the Igbos outside Igbo land in other states is second only to the indigenous people there. After the population of the indigenous people in Lagos, the Igbos are the second most populated people there. In Kano, after the indigenous people there, the population of the Igbos is second. In Kaduna, the same thing. In Abuja, the same thing. Igbos are populated in all states in Nigeria. Look at the population census in Sapele that took place in 1952. Sapele is owned by Okwe people. After Okwe people, who are indigenous, the next most populated people there are Igbo people. In Sapele, during the 1952 census, the population of Igbos there is 11,794 people. The population of Urhobo people there is 7,657. Isekiri, 4,825, and so on. Just in Sapele alone, the Igbos are the second majority tribe there. Talk more of other states. During the census of year 1921, the Igbos were the largest tribe in Nigeria. During the 1921 census, the number of the Igbos is 3,927,000 people. The number of Edo people is 472,000. Number of Ijaw people, 174,000. Number of Yoruba people, 2,113,000. Other tribes, 34,000. The population of Igbos in Nigeria is so big. You'll be surprised to know that Igbo tribe is the most populated tribe in Nigeria. All this while that they are telling people that the Igbos are the third most populated tribe in Nigeria is all lies. Census of 1921, they thought the Igbos are the most populated tribe in Nigeria. Now, in the census of 1931, the population of the Igbos is 3,172,789. The population of Yoruba people is 3,166,154. The population of Hausa people is 3,604,016. You see, so the number of Igbos is still bigger than that of Yoruba. But today, the country is saying that Yoruba people are more populated than Igbo people. This is just politics. All around the country, after the indigenous people there, Igbos are the second most populated people there. So, the number of Igbos too plenty for this country. But when it comes to election, our number don't count. They will say that Igbos don't have population, this, that, lying, just to make people feel that we don't have population, just to bring down our voting power. They will tell you that the north is so populated, population too full north, this, that. They will start to record millions as numbers, which are all lies. This thing that you hear, local government in the north, local government, there are communities in the north whereby houses where they those places not reach 200, yet they go call them local government, they collect allocation. But when you come to Igbo land here, local government, crowd full am, plenty, just one local government. If you come to Shini local government, crowd of people. If you come to National local government, crowd of people. If you come to Ndokwa East, crowd of people. If you come to Ndokwa West, crowd of people. If you come to local government, crowd of people. But if you go to the north, empty land, they call them local governments. They collect money. So now those empty land now can be the population. Land mass is not population. Some people will tell you, the north is so big, they get population pass us. The population of Russia is very small compared to the population of Nigeria. Russia have the land mass, but Nigeria have the population. Russia is the biggest country in the world, but they don't have population. Even with all the land that Russia have, their population is just 140 something million people. But the population of Nigeria, that is just a tiny country compared to Russia, is 200 and something million people. So it's not by land mass. So Yoruba people will be telling you, Igbos don't have population. What is the population of Yoruba people in Igbo land? The population of the Igbos in Lagos is more than the population of Yoruba people in Igbo land. The population of Igbos in that Lagos too much. Igbos plenty for Lagos. And that is why so many Yoruba people wants to kill themselves, crying, Igbo want to take over Lagos, Igbo want to take over Lagos, so person can't do business, you say you want to take over Lagos. How many Yoruba people are in Igbo land? Few. The ones where they hear in Abo that they say, not saying they do for your past to sell Abo. But in Lagos, Igbos have businesses there, employing all Nigerians to work there and earn a living. Igbo get population for this country. Stop believing all those lies that they tell you that Igbos are just a minority, say Igbos not get population. They are just lying. They are playing politics. They will tell you Igbos don't have population to make we Igbos feel that we don't have voting power. It's not true. It's just politics that they are playing. You will be surprised to know that the population of Igbos is more than Hausa. But if the population of Hausa is more than the Igbos, na small thing. This is why they divided the Igbos. During the genocide against the Igbos, Gowon said that he will create core states. After creating that core state, they started cutting Igbos, adding to other states to reduce our population, to reduce our power, to reduce our unity. That core state that he created is the reason why so many Igbo people are saying that they are not Igbos, they are not Igbos. Reducing the number of the Igbos. People will be saying before they touch the Igbo, now they start to touch the not be Igbo people. Just to make sure say only Southeast can't be Igbo. Only 5 states that they call Igbo. Whereas Igbos are indigenous to 13 states in Nigeria. This is the reason why we Igbos must unite. Not be say make we Igbos unite. We must unite. Because only unity will save we Igbos in this country. Only unity will increase our voting power. Not only unity go make we Igbos stop waiting go happen for this country. Our world will stand because we talk that in unity. We take that decision in unity. Igbos are not a minority, we are a majority in this country. And that is why the entire Igbo race should unite. Come together, let's unite. We are divided, that's why they are using us to play in this country. Everybody just take Igbo, they do anyhow. See as that illiterate from Edo State, where call himself governor, they talk to people be anyhow. Can he say that to Erufai? Can he say that to Atiku? Igbo just easy to bully for this country. One idiot will just come out, they talk to Igbos anyhow because Igbos are the most hated. Igbos are not united. That's why any idiot will just come out and insult himself. Governor will not pronounce billions. Look at his certificates. D everywhere. If a country where they function, you know go even become the governor where be with that bad results. Person will get DD for result, DRF. He show you say you know book. He don't know anything. But he became the governor of a state. Now campaign they did tell Edo State people, I will bring insecurity to Edo State. Can you imagine? See rubbish when you talk for campaign. You get mad, they insult P2B. Say you will take action against him. If he enter Edo State, he not tell you. Say he be who? They are just bullying P2B because he's Igbo. And because the Igbo is not gonna get that one voice to speak. Waiting off he tell Rufai, waiting off he tell Atiku, waiting off he tell Fulani politician. Na P2B get mad to retell that rubbish. Igbo unite. Igbos must unite. Igbo bofu. We Igbos have the population, and we will do everything possible to make sure that the entire population of the Igbos in Nigeria come together as a single unit. And we will never allow politics to divide us. That's politics that go on played by dividing the Igbos, creating core-states. We Igbos will do everything possible to make sure that the entire Igbos found in the 13 states in Nigeria are united. For us to have voting power, for us to increase our population, Igbo bofu, and we must never allow anyone to divide us.
The facts on ground, which most of us here are not aware of. That clip you just finished watch, I have already said the parameter clear. Do you know that Igbos are more than 150 million if proper census was organized? What that man, the first speaker and the second speaker said about the Igbos are real. The Northerners never allowed good Lord Jonathan to do census because they know that Jonathans will never allow any discrepancies in the calculation of the human heads in Nigeria. Jonathan was warned. They visit Jonathan in Asarok and tell him, never you ever talk about population again. Why? Because they are using landmarks in the northern part of the country as their population. I have lived in the north, and what the second speaker said is true. The place you see a local government, my brother, if you can, he said even 27. If you count the houses there, highest you see maybe more like 10 or 15 houses. But it's a local government in the north, unlike in the southeast. And I can tell you those places, the people that occupy that local government. In my own village, I'm not talking about my, they have kindred, they have village, they have kindred. In my own village, I'm not talking about the community. We are we are more populated than those local governments you have in the north. If proper census are organized in that zoo called Nigeria, then you will know the kind of games the north have been playing for how many decades. When Buhari want to conduct the so-called census, do you know that they allowed him, they didn't want him, they didn't tell him because they know that Buhari will protect their interests. Igbos, the Biafrans are more than 150 million if proper census are organized. How? You will be marveled that even the so-called northerners are still today, they are still marveled. How do these people we killed over 5 million get to this point? How do these people we gave just 20 pounds can be able to be making millions, billions and trillions of naira? So this is what they have seen, and they said we can never grant these people the freedom because they are the ones who hold this country. Once they decamp, the country is empty. Tell me which tell me which state in Nigeria you go. Tell me which local government, which province, which village you go in any part of Nigeria, you will not see an Igbo man doing amazingly well. With enough population, if you go anywhere where you not find a population of Igbos, even surpassing the population of their host communities, tell me where. Are you talking about the north or the southwest? If population of Lagos State is 20 million, my brother, 15 million are Igbos. No doubt about it. If the population of FCT is 15 million. 10 million are Igbos, no doubt about it. The population of Kano State, okay, maybe let's say Kano State, they might be a little bit populated than the Igbos because they keep on inviting miscreants from Niger, from Benin, from Burkina Faso, from Mali, from Somalia, because they want to be maintaining that numbers they claim they have in terms of electoral value and power. Well, my brother, the second speaker who made his comments, he said we need to unite together and do this in terms of electoral value. My brother, we don't need electoral value. If out of that 150 million Igbos or Biafrans, if 100 million, if 80 million or let's say half of it came together and said we stand on our voice, in one voice, and anybody who dare try any rubbish, my brother, that person is going to collect woto. My brother, even if we know the camp Nigeria, we will be the handler and the people who will hold our country till when we decide that we don't want the power again. This is just the simple truth. But the truth there also is that we keep lying to ourselves. We are so much divided. We allow intruders to manipulate us anytime, any day. They have infiltrated our population. They have infiltrated our states. And they have infiltrated the so-called political elders we have in the southeast that made them to remain irrelevant. Anytime there is a matter of urgency or there is a matter of national urgency, you will never see them. Imagine the National Assembly, a bill have passed second reading to make a religious leader and a small boy owner of Ife to be above the kings, including they are going to be above Oba of Benin, they are going to be above what they call it, Olu of Warri, they are going to be above Obi of Onitsha, and every top traditional rulers we have in that country. They then bring in a a religious leader, which is Sultan of Sokoto, to spearhead the affairs of traditional rulers. Where have done? Don't we have over 15 or 16 senators in the House of Reps? The same thing, both elected and appointed and selected. Do you hear them say anything? Even till tomorrow, Oba of Benin never commented anything. He's okay with that because his palm have been greased. That is the irony of what we are passing through today. The division they found in our midst is what they are using to penetrate us. Even in this Biafran struggle. When they found a loophole, they make use of it because they are politically and criminally minded. The only thing they think, they don't think about anything good. The only thing they always happens in their mind is how to criminalize things. That was why you see them, whenever they see opportunity, they grab it immediately. When they saw opportunity in creating states to divide the Igbos, go on, quietly did that without anybody questioning why must you do that. Then, do we not have a political leaders who will say, no, you can never divide us. We go to the map of Nigeria. Is there any way there is called South-South? If there is any way that is South-South in the map, then why not have North-North, West-West, East-East? Since that is the issue. And then everybody was as calm. Normally in those days, we are the handlers of the zoo. We hold the topmost positions. But we use it as a ceremonial. And then people who they serious grab it from us. Go and check the list of the list of senators, Senate president, maybe from 1999 or from 1960 down to this 2025. You will see how many Igbos have been there. Okadibo have been there. Kenan Amani have been there. Wabara will have been there. Even Azikiwe also have been there. They are not Hausas. They are all from the south. When I mean south, they are all from the old eastern region, which is Biafra land. Wires is also from the south. Even the so-called Akpabio is also from the south. Okadibo Chuba also from the south. Kenan Amani also from the south. Pius and Impious is also from the south. With all this, what were they able to do with their positions? During the time of Chuboka Dibo, when houses are doing what they call it, Salah, he will pack thousands of cows and go and give to them. Then when you are doing your own Christmas, nothing for you, because you have already prepared your mind to become their servant. So you must do everything to please them. They have nothing to do to please you. They have nothing to contribute to you or to your family or to your economy. But you keep on contributing to their economy. People who are minority are now the one taking charge of the majority. It is only in Nigeria that is happening. And it didn't happen on our watch. It happened on the watch of those we call political leaders, who are supposed to represent us well. But they go out there, decided to say they are right because they don't know they are right. If they know they are right, they would have stood on their ground. Or maybe they know they are right, but you have a lot of sabo. You will have a meeting today, and the next minute, that meeting you have with your brothers have already circulated to your enemies. That is an Igbo man for you. I didn't say we are not good. We are good. We are perfect people. We are resilient. We don't back down. But you have one problem. But let me just hold it there. Let me not go more into the problem we have. So that we're now going to be watching our dirty linings on the general public. Because once you said it, the Yaribas will copy it and then begin to use it to blast us at X. We know our problems. But the earlier we start to fight, or rather the earlier we start to find solution to it, the better for all of us. Happy New Day, happy Tuesday. It shall be well with all of us. If you don't mind, at this juncture, I rest my case on God. Please, if you get this message, help me to circulate it. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. I, Ukulora, will always be here to serve you. Kachineke mezioku. Kemesiano.
Just never lose anywhere. Neither will he. Nigerians are the one that fought Igbos or fought Biafran. It was British and Russia supplying them weapons. And when they discovered that the weapons they are supplying cannot penetrate, Awolowo will come in. I will always say it. It was Awolowo, British, and the Russians that fought the Biafrans. It was not Nigerians. It was not the Hausa people. So when Awolowo deployed his massive strategy of hunger, Ojukwu being a wise man, being a hero, being a man that loves his people, decided to say, let me give a chance. Instead of me watching my people to die, since they are blocked, they can only have blocked where they can use to bring food, and then there's no food coming. What the sense? What a good father. What a good father. We watch his children dying of hunger and they will not want to do anything. And that's why I decided to give chance. I said, okay, no problem. A man who fight and run away lives to fight another day. But war is not good, so I don't advise that we fight again. But if you don't know anything about that war, don't come and be speaking. Ask anybody that fought along Nigerian side about Abagana. Ask the Nigerian soldiers who fought alongside Nigerian side. What happened in Abagana? Show me one single player that were able to penetrate. Because watching a small children dying, old women dying, and people dying, Biafrans have this. Okay, no need of killing our people. Let's treat it all like Ojukwu never betrayed these people. Ojukwu never run away. Ojukwu is not a coward. If you are calling Ojukwu a coward, it simply means that Jonathan is a coward. When he watched what is happening in Nigeria, he refused to let what happened in that 1967 war happen again when he had a election with Muhammad Buhari. He started to say take over instead of force to happen again. They are not cowards. They are wise people and they are heroes. My name is that's what I'm saying. I am proudly Igbo man. If you want to know that Biafrans are strong, ask people what happened in Abagana.